Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. We're in a basement that I just finished framing. We're on to HVAC today. Just kind of wanted to talk you through the thought process on how we decide what registers go where and how to heat a space properly. So in this basement, the only existing conditions we have two supplies. One comes out and goes just behind a wall that I've built here, and we've plasticed it off for dust protection. But we're gonna have to move that one just back into the space, so that'll be great. Didn't have to buy material for that. We're just backing it up using the existing material, putting it right in the space, so we'll have one supply on that side of this one living space. And then over here we have an existing supply, so we're going to leave this as is. I'm just going to replace the register there. And this whole ceiling is getting spray painted, so it'll just get spray painted right in with everything else. And then for this area, since we have the furnace behind this unfinished space, this is all going to be drywalled off. Behind these and all these walls is unfinished space. You'll be able to access it from both that 3/6 door and that 3/6 door. All open space behind there, but it'll be drywalled off from everything. So what we need to do is have a high-low vent. So I'm going to be adding that in right here. High vent, low vent. I'm just going to block out some holes in the walls. They'll throw drywall right over it, but we'll cut those holes out during the trim phase and throw registers on there. And it'll look just like two return registers on the wall. And then that will act as kind of our return for the space down here. You don't necessarily want to be adding too many holes to this trunk line and opening up a bunch. Some people will be like, well, you know, I want heat by all of my windows. The more trunks you run and the more holes you cut open down here, the less air efficiency and the less air volume you're going to be able to get flowed all the way up to your upper levels of your house. So especially if you have a two-story house, you have a giant basement, you end up doing a bunch of HVAC, you better look at the efficiency, make sure you're still getting air pumped all the way up to your second story. This is perfect because we're just using the existing conditions. I'm even shortening up a run, leaving one as is, and we're not doing anything. The efficiency should stay as is or even go up just ever so slightly. So just kind of wanted to walk you through that. The only other thing, I guess, to show you, since we're at the end of the framing stage, we always make sure we have it in the budget to buy extra furnace filters. So I bought those this morning. First thing I did was swap it out. This is the new one I put in this morning. This was the old one that was in there when we started the job. It's already pretty dusty. I'm sure my carpentry added a little to it, but now during each kind of phase of construction, we'll be swapping that out through the very end, and that way the rest of the house stays clean. We're not sucking dust in and pumping it throughout the rest of the house in our construction area, staying nice and consolidated.